Today I'll be talking about the difference between filing for your green card in the United States versus having to go back to your consulate in your home country to do the same. It's important to note that when you're filing for your green card through a family member, there are two options for finishing out the process. You can either do an interview here in the United States or go to a U.S. consulate in your home country. Now, there are reasons why you would do one over the other, and I wanted to explain those to you. Of course, most of my clients would prefer to do the interview in the United States so they don't have to go back to their home country for an interview. But this only applies to a limited group of people. First, if you qualify under an old law called 245I, meaning that someone, either a family member or a job, filed for you before April 30 of 2001. If that happened, then you're 245I and you can finish your process in the United States. Also, if you entered the United States legally with a visa and are applying through a U.S. citizen spouse or child, you can also do the interview in the United States. Another way to do it in the United States is if you maybe had DACA or another TPS, something like that, and traveled outside the United States on advance parole. Then when you re-entered the United States, it gave you a legal entry. Finally, if you have a child serving in the military, that is another way that you may be able to finish the process in the U.S. However, other individuals are going to have to go back to their consulate to do the interview and obtain their green card. You can relax. If you do this process properly through an attorney that knows what they're doing, you're not going to be outside the country long. We see people as short as 4 or 5 days. Sometimes it might linger for a week up to 2, but you will be coming back relatively quickly and getting that green card. People that need to travel to the consulate include individuals that entered the United States without permission. Anyone in that situation is going to have to go back to their home country, to the consulate. Also, even if you entered legally, if you're not getting the green card through your children or your spouse, you're going to have to go back to your home country. So there's a whole bunch of other technicalities you'll want to take a look at, get a good immigration lawyer to answer those questions. But that's the big difference between doing the process in the U.S. versus having to go back to your consulate.